Hey guys, Nicole here, and I'm going to take a break from working with my current kit and scrapbooking with it to continuing to put together these kits with using the process that I've been using with this series. And the reason being is that I pulled all my embellishment baskets out so I could go to each basket and pull from them. And I'm just ready to get my room back in order. So I'm ready to get these kits kitted up, put into bags, and I can have a nice clean scrap room again. So I decided to do a voiceover with this just because, again, I just have so little, I don't know if I just need to empty off my camera. I'm not for sure what, but I don't have a lot of space on my camera to record. And so I thought I would just do a voiceover as I'm doing this process. And then I will probably upload this to YouTube, and then the next video I will do some recording of putting in all the other sticker sheets and the bits and pieces into the kits, and then you can see how the kits turned out. So like last time, I went with 8 sheets, and I'm here showing you the pile of the 12 by 12 sticker sheets and cardstock sticker sheets that I'm trying to base these kits on and trying to get used up. A lot of them are older, some are a little bit newer, but most of them are a few years old, and they've become my base for a kit, and the kits will include a variety of older and new product. So I've chosen these 8 just because they're all fairly different color schemes, and there's a couple there that are pretty vintage. That one on the top left is browns, reds, blues, blacks. One on the bottom left, it's kind of hard to see now, but it's very 60s, 70s vintage. Lots of fun colors in that one. And so each of these sticker sheets gives me a different option of different variety of ways I can go with putting these kits together. So as you can see, I initially recorded thinking I was going to do this live, and so you can tell I'm talking with my hands, so I apologize for that. So first off, I'm going to actually go through the rest of my 12 by 12 sheets and try to put them into one of these kits. So I really want to get these used up, and so I think I got all but 7 of these I was able to get into one of these kits. So then those last 7, what I'll probably do then is do one more round, and then I will have every 12 by 12 sticker sheet that I have is going to be in a kit of some sort, and that will be awesome. So here I'm going through, and this pile here ends up getting a lot of these just because they're more current trendy colors. The mint greens, the pink, the more paler pinks, some of the aqua blues. This one here, has more of the reds, blues. So I put them with that top left pile there. Again, they don't have to be perfect matchy-matchy. You have to visualize if you can take, say, a sticker from here and pair it with a sticker from there. And if you can do that, then that's, sometimes looking at each sticker sheet as a whole is a little overwhelming. If you say, okay, there's like 5 stickers on here that I could easily pair with that other sticker sheet, then you can work with them together, So here I'm just going to go through, and some of these more vintage feeling sticker sheets are a little bit trickier because they have that kind of distressed thing that, that was in a few years ago. But I felt like this one I could hopefully fit in with that color scheme there. Now this one I actually ended up pulling back in because I'd initially paired it in my mind with that, the third pile on the top there, but it's very, very cream based. So I set it aside for now, but I do end up adding it back into that pile, and I'm going to just try to make myself, intersperse some cream elements with some white elements in that top third pile there. So here I'm just looking. I have a bunch of Studio Calico sheets, and I had trouble using these when I initially got them, and I'm not for sure why. I think maybe because their sticker sheets are all kind of smaller elements, whereas a lot of sticker sheets you have larger stickers and medium stickers and smaller stickers, and it's easier to layer and to use them together, whereas their sticker sheets were all kind of one size, and I think that's why I struggled to use them for whatever reason. I don't know. When I worked with them as a kit, that is, as a manufacturer's kit. So this will be perfect because then I can mix these in with some other sticker sheets that have, you know, different sizes of elements. And then I think I'll be able to, you know, tuck those little stickers in along with those. So this bottom second pile it's a My Mind's Eye, no, Simple Stories line that pulls in that purpley color, and I really wanted to have at least one kit have some purple in it, because a lot of the Heidi swap embellishments that I had that I haven't been able to place into a kit yet had a lot of purple elements. So I am foreseeing that that one's going to have kind of a variety of different purples in it, and which will be fun. So here I'm just going through each one. I have these old Sassafras lasses, which are kind of hard because their style is completely different. But again, looking at the individual stickers, I think this one I set aside, I think. You know, a lot of times you can look at individual stickers and say, oh, there's, you know, white and pink. Well, there's white and pink in this line. I can use it with that. So this one I had a hard time with. I don't know, just the color combination really kind of, there were 2 or 3 colors that worked great with one kit, and then 2 or 3 colors that worked with another kit. So I ended up putting it in this one. The bottom third one there. I'm thinking really hard about it. This one I struggle. Maybe I set it aside. Maybe that's what I did. Sorry. Okay, so these flimsy, I despise these things, and I hope that people or manufacturers aren't going back to them, because I know they showed up in a recent fancy, I think it was a Fancy Pants one maybe, and I just don't like them. So I'm actually going to pull these out, and I'm going to punch all those little bits and pieces out and stick them in a basket. I'm calling it good on those. Another old Sassafras, lots of yellows and pinks, and the key to a lot of these is that a lot of the pinks are really different. So like that top second pile is more of a brighter pink, and then actually the pile below it has a brighter pink too, and it mixing with that kind of purpley pink color. And then that top third pile, and actually the bottom last 2 piles there, have more of paler pinks, orangey pinks, and so that will help guide a lot of the decision making, is the tone of pink. This one's hard because there's only 2 elements on there that have color to them. The rest are all black and gold, and the pinks don't really match very well any of them, and then neither does that mint green color, because the greens in all of those are pretty different. I think I end up putting it into that the far right one. I think I could be wrong, just because that one there, just because the blacks and golds I think I'll be able to mix in, and I'll see how I do with the other ones. This one, I just have had I don't know if I even really like this sticker sheet anymore. I've had a hard time using it. I've tried to use it many times. It's just going to take this. Maybe I'll make a card with it. They would make some cute cards. So I think I go ahead and, I think I find a pile for it. I don't remember. Because that orange is a brighter orange, and there's no orange in that pile, but that's okay. I just stick it in there, and like I said, I think I might just maybe make some cards from them. Some of those. That's a great thing to do with stickers that you don't like, or that you don't think you'll use, is make cards. Oh, and this, I think I ended up putting this in the far left one just because I didn't have any chipboard stickers, and it kind of has some of the same colors and the vintage thing going on. This one, I just decided, you know what, this one's really old. It's an old SEI, and I don't foresee myself actually using it, so I just put it aside. I'm going to either give it to my kids, or it hasn't been used at all, so I might try to take it to my shop and sell it. I have a little scrapbooking section in there. And this is an old basic gray. Again, really different color scheme. The purple's pretty different, so I set that aside. And this one is pretty different as well. Like the blue is a whole different blue from like the navy that's in this pile. But I end up putting it in here just because I thought it'd be fun to have. The purples are pretty close, and I thought I would just, there's not that many stickers left on either one of those sheets actually. So I'm like, if I can just use a couple of them in this kit, and then I can maybe just cut the leftovers out and call it good. This one was actually from my initial process. Just, I used a couple of the stickers, but still had quite a few in there. So I'm going to try it again. And since I'm working with that one sticker sheet with a whole different set of other embellishments, it might be, you know, easier to use. And this is, I think, my last one there. So now I'm just showing you that this is all I have left are these 7 sheets. So I think what I'll do is just use them with whatever leftover embellishments I have, use them and do one more process eventually here, or I might just call it good because I guess I'm ready for my room. So this is a basket. So I started with 3 baskets. One was all like newer, like unopened Heidi Swap. 2 were just like old, like leftovers, and that's that. I have 1 basket left. So to be continued.